Iorana, that's Tahitian for hello, and Maeva, that's welcome, to our experience review of the Air Tahiti Nui Boeing 7879 Dreamliner from Los Angeles to Papeete, a flight of around 8 hours and literally every second of that over the South Pacific Ocean. To say Tahiti is remote is like saying Darth Vader likes to wear black. It's a long way from everywhere. Anyway, I digress. Air Tahiti Nui is the flag carrier of the Pacific region of French Polynesia, an area larger than Europe but mostly covered in ocean and consisting of 75 inhabited and 46 uninhabited islands and atolls with a total population of just under 300,000. The airline's fleet of 4 7879s are pretty much indeed and arguably the most iconic of all the Dreamliners in service around the world. It's probably the newest fleet in the world too, with 4 aircraft coming into service in 2018. The shades of blue running the length of the fuselage represents the ocean, lagoons and perfect skies of Tahiti. The red and white flag of Tahiti is represented by the flowing red and white stripes that extend for part of the fuselage's length underneath the blue. The tail fin features the country's national flower, the Tahiti flower, and circular waves of alternating light and dark blues emanate from the flower, resembling water ripples. It's also the first aircraft I've ever seen to have tattoos. Tattoos are very much part of the country's culture, and you'll be hard-pushed to find a native islander without a generous array of gorgeous inkings. Here's a screenshot of what each element of the aircraft's tattoos means. Press pause to discover this beautiful livery's secrets. Okay, enough about the outside. What about the inside? Well, ha'ere tato. Let's go! The 2 largest sections of the aircraft are taken up by the 232 economy class seats, which as you can see here are arranged in a 3-3-3 layout. But we're not going to cover that in this video as we're going to talk about Moana Premium, Air Tahiti Nui's premium economy product, of which there are only 32 seats in a 2-3-2 layout. What strikes you immediately about the cabin of this aircraft is the splashes of bright colour, with everything around you sporting vibrant shades and vivid tones that cannot fail to put a smile on your face. This is a happy place right from the moment you step aboard, and it puts you immediately in the mood for your upcoming Polynesian adventure. The seats are 20.4 inches wide and with a 36 to 38 inch pitch. They are well cushioned and have these USB sockets and the headphone sockets conveniently by your shoulder, so wires are not annoyingly in your visual line of sight for the whole flight. These headrests can be curved to your exact needs, doing away with the requirement for a separate travel pillow. The seat backs have some really handy storage pockets and are plush rather than hard plastic. And we love these ingenious and extremely convenient bottle holders in the middle here. The footrests have a nice milled aluminium look to them. The controller to the 14-inch entertainment screen has a neat modern design, but they always perplex me as to why they have a full QWERTY keyboard on the back. I don't think I'm going to be writing a novel whilst on board. Why do they have it? Let me know in the comments. The tables fold out from the armrest in the centre and have this smart wood grain inlay, which gives it a premium look and feel. The seats recline differently to others we've experienced. The whole seat slides forward and thus the reclining seat back moves downwards, which minimises the drastic recline effect for those behind you, which is a much better design than those that simply recline from the seat back only, which even in premium economy tends to kind of trap you in your seat. As a result, there is much more room. The amenities are all various bright colours and thoughtfully mismatched well, so to avoid the same colours on adjacent seats, which adds to the cheerful aesthetic of the cabin. You get a large pillow, which is brightly coloured, obviously. A premium feel blanket, branded, of course. And let's take a look at what's inside this lively coloured felt amenity pouch. While we watch our takeoff from Los Angeles, I thought I'd mention the window view. Most premium economy sections of Dreamliner aircraft are almost always directly over the wing, but because the business section of this 7879 is only small, the premium economy cabin is further forward. Thus, in the first few rows, you get this gorgeous view forward of the wing and those giant General Electric Gen X engines. Shortly after takeoff, in traditional Air Tahiti Nui spirit, each passenger is given a white tiare flower, a sweet-smelling embodiment of the airline's logo. Stick it behind your ear for that immediate Tahitian vibe. But which ear should you stick it behind? Well, you'll have to watch our Tahitian vlogs for that answer. After that, the drinks come thick and fast, served by the friendliest, most cheerful cabin crew we've ever had the pleasure of flying with. The first meal of the flight is around an hour in, and ours was a couscous feta salad, followed by a deliciously meaty beef stroganoff, and then a pineapple delice. Props to Air Tahiti Nui for the recycled cutlery too, although we still would have preferred the 100% reusable metal ones, but they seem few and far between in any premium economy. Let's take a quick look at the entertainment system. The screen is crisp, bright and modern with a good selection of things to do and watch. There are French and English language films and shows, but not the hugest selection, so you may want to bring your own for backup. There's also lots of info here about French Polynesia to swat up on before you arrive in a section called Air TV. The in-flight map system is good too, with plenty of viewing options, although the top-down map is a bit pointless because it's all Pacific Ocean the entire flight. Around an hour before you land, the second meal is presented, and this is almost as good as the first. As it's an overnight flight, the second meal is generally breakfast-based, and Helen particularly enjoyed these banana rice pudding crepes. We found the food on board to be well above average for premium economy, and definitely a highlight of Air Tahiti Nui's excellent experience. In fact, overall we can't fault the in-flight experience. Air Tahiti Nui have a great reputation and the aircraft are beautiful inside and out. The food and beverages are better than we've experienced before in other premium economy flights, and the flight attendants are absolutely lovely and really put you in the mood for your visit to their incredible islands. Maururu for watching. Please subscribe and click on these for more of our content we think you might like.